Hello everyone, I'm NoMoreWorlds back again in Crusader Kings 3, Elden King 2, and see, this is a mouthful, it's a bit of a mouthful. We are Queen Nilwen of the Walder King's Court. Am I getting that right? I can't... Kingdom of Gratwood. Oh yeah, Kingdom of Gratwood. That's just foolish of me. We are going to take the Walder King's Court at some point, but we just have Gratwood for right now, and our goal is to inevitably make Valenwood the Empire or High King title. So last time we just did a bit of conquering, we checked out some of the mechanics. I know I had a comment about diving into the lore, I haven't been able to dive into the lore yet. Really all I know is the Green Pact, the cannibalism, the lack of farming, the fact that we somehow love lumber mills, even though I don't think we're supposed to do that. Yeah, the Green Pact's about not damaging the forest, and if we go into our duchy building, our duchy holding, we have logging camps, which is just bizarre to me. Absolutely bizarre. But let's figure out what we need to do. Now, who do we need to go to war with to really kick this into high gear? Make sure we don't have anything outstanding. We don't want the alliance. I don't really know about accolades yet, so I'm going to ignore that. We should check out our military really quickly. Pikemen, bowmen, and Bosmer stalkers. I'm at the limit, and I'd actually rather have stalkers than pikemen, so we should change that at some point. Our army is a bit battered, but I don't particularly care, because I think if we go to war with this guy, seems to be being sieged by... Seems to be being sieged by my vassal. Alright, that's fine. My vassal appears to be winning. Maybe? It doesn't seem... well... No, he's raising... That's his capital. Yeah, my vassal's winning. So we won't even have to deal with him. What we could start doing is dipping into here, or I think we're going to take over these guerrillas. I think that's probably the best move. As I said before, when I first started this up, we have a much longer life than normal. So we're 95 right now. In Crusader Kings 3, Crusader Kings 2, that would be... Gotta be dead ages ago. But here we have an extended life. I don't know what the max is. My husband is 132. I say he looks pretty old, but he doesn't. I can't hover over these modifiers. I don't know what these mean. I don't know if it's a glitch or if I'm supposed to see those, but that is fine. So why don't we go ahead and we can declare war on this guerrilla. We should check if he has allies first. He does not. I want to keep him as a vassal. I want guerrillas in my kingdom. We'll raise all our armies real quickly. I have a new son. I'm going to guess I'm going to divide up territory. He's the heir to Willowwind and Mobar, which are... Give him a good Eterani name. Fintholor. Rondrin. Rondrin's good. I have another son. Aeradin. But, he's 15. We should find him a spouse at some point, and we'll do that in a second. You can go ahead and move up. Go ahead and move up. There's only one territory to conquer. Sorry, there's only one territory to conquer here. So we'll find out how quickly we can take these guerrillas on. Commander's been promoted very well. She'll serve me. Let's go ahead and siege this down. And my son has come of age. He grew up so fast. He's an insightful thinker. He's the learning aspect. I was kind of hoping he could dive into magic, but he has a poor arcana stat. Let's see if we can get him married with someone who is particularly good at mana. So let's arrange a marriage. No, we should arrange a betrothal. Or find spouse, rather. I have no idea how you'd look for good magic using. Kind of hoping I can find like a high elf somewhere who'd be willing to marry into the green pack. At the very least, you know, someone to make us look a little more normal. What else? Spy Master. She's 32. We should probably go by age. I don't necessarily need claims. Can marry into an orc. That's interesting. We get Amazonian as a physical trait from Two Moons Dance Khajiit Faith. She's not Khajiit. She is Breton heritage, which I think would give us a magic focus. Let me see real quick. Lazy. Character has no magical perks. That's fine. I want the Amazonian trait, so she's definitely a big yes, maybe. Although this one gives us attuned. She's part of Breton culture as well. She's 19. You know what? Yeah, we'll go ahead and do that. It's going to cost him prestige, but I'm not terribly worried about that. Someone else might join the war. I'm not really... Who is this other person? The Countess might? They're in the same territory. Why does it matter? I can hire a court mage now. That's interesting. Oh, is it because... Well, I'll hire her. Son's wife can be court mage. This will start an event where you can give further orders to your court mage so you can manage their use of magics. Alright, yeah. Yeah, I'd rather her study on focusing on her magic. Yeah, why don't you delve into conjuration? I think that's what Britons are best at anyways. If I remember correctly, it's been a while since I played an Elder Scrolls game, but that's what I think they have the highest stat in the beginning of... I'm going to turn the music down just a smidgen. So, there we go. We've conquered this territory, and we can enforce demands. Disband all. And now he should be my vassal. He hates me. By some considerable measure. Green Pact is hostile. Can I force him to convert? Faith is too strong. That's fine. I'm sure he'll rebel at some point. We'll deal with that. Now we can probably take on Redfur as well. Why don't we go ahead and move our territory here. And I have a truce with them. Oh, did I already go to war with them? Curious. Alright, looks like my vassal took this. I think it's a wise idea for us to go ahead and... This music's not stopping at all. I'm sorry. Terribly sorry. We could probably take a bite out of him really quickly. Yeah, I can take one of any of them. I think we'll take this one. None of them connect with my territory, though, so actually, I'd much rather take you on. And you're human. Your wife is Boss Mari. That's interesting. Alright. Well, let's go ahead and we'll move our armies right there. Looks like they mostly come back. We can just wait a few seconds. Your army will lose land if Wardenfella of Dawnfell dies. I guess they will. Peekaboo, I can hear it echoing down the corridor. Light giggles are down with, judging by the discarded book strewn across the table. His studies very much abandoned. Has his brother Rodrin clutched in his arms. Baby Verbos. It's good they're just spending time together. That's excellent. I haven't reached a single lifestyle focus this entire time, and I have pretty good martials. You think I'd move quite a bit faster in that. Declare war, and I do wish to conquer Arborfell. Go ahead and raise all armies. Arborfell seems to have only one. There's a shrine here as well. So why don't you go ahead and you move into the shrine. Keep them close together. If, I'm seeing 2,800 troops. And I'm seeing 2,800 troops that are coming towards me. That's balanced. Chances are even, defending, hard quality. More kind of arms. Yeah, I'd rather go... You know what? See if we can dive out and just taunt them out. Alright, they're going here. Partition of Skyrim. After the death of the High King Logroth, Skyrim was broken into two halves. The new holds supported by the new Western Pretender. The old holds threw their support behind the daughter of the last king. Now, after years of uneasy peace and Cold War, the two claimants of the old throne of Ygrimmor met and marked the end of the conflict. High King Valdar and High Queen Ferris recognized each other as High King of Western and High Queen of Eastern Skyrim respectively. Only time will tell if the peace will last. Alright, that's fine. Alright, I actually beat them, which is excellent, thank God. I'm gonna have to follow this army. Oh good, I caught them. But they're winning. Fallen Sun. Amidst the chaos of battle, I attempted to catch my bearings across the battlefield. I spot Eredin desperately fighting. Armored footmen surrounding him. I could not have saved him. Ooh, this is interesting. Why men-at-arms quality higher than mine? I knew I probably shouldn't have my son on there. That's fine, I still have an heir. Birth sign, the tower, stewardship and intrigue. More lifespan, that's fine. We can get a new betrothal. I'm curious, are you pregnant? You're not, but we have you as our court magician, so that is fine. I need... You're dealing with an independence war, aren't you? Because I would love to negotiate an alliance. He's a low opinion of me, though. That's interesting. Are there mercenaries in this game? Yes, there are. Alright, so let's get some mercenaries. What would do well? Because these are all light infantry. I would love archers. Specifically just archers, you know? So we have to go figure out what we have for those. I think just maybe the pikemen will be fine. Oh, miss spear cats. Looks like they have some fighting skill in the jungles. Go ahead and hire them. And we'll meet up with them. You guys gotta stop. Everyone meet together in the Great Tree. March together. Destroy this army. Nope, get back here, buddies. To catch these guys. Factions have been created against me. Why is that? Disillusioned faction. Why are we having factional issues? Is it because of my strength? Yeah, it's going to keep popping up, I think. Vassals for Wood Elves tend to start breaking up pretty quickly. I'm going to see if I can destroy this. Take their capital real quickly. Alright, now we'll move up and try to take this. It's never a quiet moment. My son and heir Rodrin is so full of questions. I do my best to encourage his curiosity, but sometimes I cannot help but get exhausted by the constant stream of thoughts and queries. Gain's curious. I'm fine with curious. It's not good for Marshall, but yeah, there we go. Just die. I'm getting so many issues popping up. All right, we have empty counselors. Let's get a new chancellor. This monkey really wants to be our chancellor. Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead, you giant gorilla. God, I love that thing. Fallen rival. It looks like one of my vassals and my knights killed him. That's excellent. Why does he hate me so much? Stubborn. Short war, offensive war, he's don't like. Not rightful liege. Oh, that's right, I conquered him. Cultural acceptance, doctrines, declared war. That's fine. I shall send for an exclamation point. I could start a seducing scheme. I'm just going to say good riddance. I'm not going to seduce the orc. Please take this targeted territory. The fact that they can reinforce so rapidly, I've never seen that in Crusader Kings before. It's really fast. Woodland Ellersis' friendship. He's a neighboring ruler. Yeah, why can't he leave me in peace? I don't really care for him. Alright, we have 100%. This war cost us an heir and quite a few people. We're going to enforce our demands, though. We're going to go ahead and disband all our troops. Thank you. So we've expanded our territory. Do I control this directly now? I do, which is excellent. I think we're probably going to want our marshal to gain some... Oh, county control is fine on that. Alright, we still have plenty of money, and I think it's time to, like, hold off on war just because we've lost so much so rapidly. Oh, and while that was all happening, I gained some lifestyle. Just gonna get Stalwart Leader. Increases my prowess. Let's see, Powerful Vassal expects a council position. She does she? She's good at spy mastering, but I'm not going to get rid of my other vassal. Everything else she's pretty terrible at. All of my people are pretty terrible. I have an issue at Royal Court. A feline hunter. Oh, I get a pet cat. It just means pet cat. Yeah, give me that. Some random courtier here. My wet nurse has a daughter, it seems like, or a son. What's my husband? What are you off doing? Alright, we definitely need more knights. I think that's going to be an issue. Should be able to station our man-at-arms regiments. You can offer a hostage. Why would I want to give him a hostage? Oh, I can ransom someone. Are there any fun ways I can kill people in prison? Torture, negotiate release, move to dungeon. I'm just going to ransom them. Let's see who else we have in our... Yeah, we have plenty of prisoners. Let's go back to 3 speed and see who we have. Ooh, the cat. The cat's going to be named Mittens. As is tradition. There we go. We sent that. Can I ransom any of you? Nope. Can I just consume your flesh? I can torture. Recently tortured. Rightful imprisonment. I'm allowed to do that. That increases my dread and keep many of my vassals in line. Am I against torture in any way? No. Go torture a little bit. Oh, the sweet kiss of the whip. It might look innocent. Well, I don't think it looks innocent at all. She experiences it. She gains stress. Oh, she'll go insane pretty soon. Excellent. Go ahead and torture someone else. Oh, this spends my piety. Maybe I shouldn't be doing this. Ah, the rats might be shy, say as I strap a bucket. Now, the reason I do this is because this gives me dread. At least it should give me more dread. I'm just gonna execute them. All your guests lose 5 opinion of you. Executing another guest. She's not a guest, she's a prisoner. Behead and devour. Yeah. Cannibal is a good trait, right? Yeah, that's fine. We're green out. You know, we're wood elves. We should be eating people. It's important to our culture. We have a new command. Jesus Christ. It's like Nigel Thornberry went elf. Oh my god. It's magnificent. Yeah, of course you can be. We should definitely look at our knights. Where are my knights? Here they are. You're definitely a knight. You're definitely a knight. I was going to recruit another good knight, forcing you to be. Vassal. Yeah, you're getting forced. Mercenary company contract expiring. I don't need them anymore. This mercenaries changed from Crusader Kings 3 into Crusader Kings from 2 to 3. And I haven't really used them a lot in 3. So I was curious. I guess you just pay up front. So I can't go to war with these guys anytime soon. I can, however, pick off another bit of territory here if I wanted to. I have a new lifestyle perk. Is there anything that gives me more? Yeah, there's more knights here. So I still have a son. I'm going to educate him myself. Can't do any magic education. That is fine. We could find a wife who will give him better magic if we need to. When it comes to curious focus, that's diplomacy and learning. I think my other son had the same thing. Actually, I kind of want to get him on a learning focus so we can make him more godly in the name of our gods. And I want to see, you know, forge some artifacts. I don't think I have any. This is the artifact bag, right? Yeah, we have no artifacts. A crown, a sword, something like that would be really nice. So if we go to decisions, I could train for a tournament. The tooltips don't work here, but that's fine. I can pet mittens if I want to lower my abstain from elections. Do we have elections? Scrape the barrel. Where is it? Search physician, caravan master, court mage, scrape the barrel, order mass evictions. Invite knights, invite claimants. Is it under here? Court artifacts, maybe? I want artifacts. I don't know where that is. Activities? Pilgrimage, hunt, feast. Factions, intrigue, council. I don't know how to get more artifacts. Maybe I haven't played this game in so long. It just completely slipped my mind. Normally there's like an inspiration that pops up. Abstain from elections, attempt suicide. It might also not be in this mod. But I would like, you know, a magic dagger or something like that. This says it has low control. I asked my marshal about that earlier. There you go. Yeah, start getting that control up, and we have join Chief Asbog's tournament. Where is that? It's over here? It's not very far away. I may not arrive in time, so nah, I'm all set. Mittens interruptions. Respect mittens or lose your tongue. I gain cat lover. I gain dread. Yeah, I don't really care for my husband or king, and I lose stress. The cat gets to say what he wants to say. It's we're not getting around that. Giant wasp appears. Bounty hunt, hire someone, fetch me my sword. There's a 0% chance I die. But there's a pretty good chance I'll kill it. So, gain monster killer. Yeah, excellent. I mean, we really should be hosting more hunts anyways. So we should definitely take pieces of this. We probably still have a truce with these guys. But it looks like someone's attacking these guys over here. I don't know what, I don't know what army this is. Some foreign ruler. Who are you? It's a bandit uprising. That's interesting. Hold court. Yeah, go ahead and hold court. Here are petitioners. We have plenty of money if we need to bribe people, so that's fine. Ooh, look at the gorilla. Oh man, I love that. I love how weird the Elder Scrolls is. It's a fun series. First in line. Now we have a cat. We have this guy first. My vassal lord, Mayor Fib approaches me and puffing his chest. My lady, I have a brilliant idea. How about a wet host? How about we host, rather? Oh, I'm so sorry. Perhaps even a festival for the common folk to expose them to one of the different cultures. Yeah, we can celebrate all the cultures. That's fine. Yeah, whatever. Just host a big festival. Frightful peasant strolls in all too close before a guard stops them. Oh, she backs off with a wink, laughing through scant teeth. Your ladiness, I'd come here from Elden Root with a matter of great importance. You see, Queen, back in my grandpappy's day, the tanner put up a fence along the night watchman's wife's father's field, but now it's fallen to bits, and of course, the grandson wants nothing to do with it. Gain the common touch, but increases my stress considerably. Fix it, please. You are a fool. Yeah, how did this woman get in here? No, she's a jester now. I'm dealing with that. And then a new arrival to my court is Saya, an envoy from the acquaintance Sterar of Verkath. Queen Nilwyn, it has come to my attention that my liege, that you are harboring an individual of particular interest. Rashi, as a guest of mine, has legitimate claim to the Sapsu of Duress. She requests and demands the return of this errant subject of hers. Yeah, give her up. Or if I form a rivalry with this person. Yeah, go ahead. Give her up. I don't need that. My business is done. Excellent. We increase court grandeur if we wanted to. We only have diplomatic court and scholarly court for some reason. I would love to change court to something more warlike, but we do not have that option. The expectation for our court is here? Or is this the baseline is 42? We can definitely spend more on perhaps some more... I mean, fashion does not matter for us. We're barefoot wearing fucking fur, so it's absolutely fine if we keep outmoded fashions, but let's get the food a bit better, and we can also do with a bit more on lodgings. And that should increase all our vassals' opinions as well. Factions keep popping up. This is a once lower county control military power. This is a peasant uprising. To the Kempsh's Queen Nilwyn, I confess being most grateful to you for returning Rashid to the population. You prove yourself a most honorable and true friend. Why would you enter with contemptuous? You bitch. You Khajiit monster. Only a fool would not appreciate the benefits of holding you in high regard, and you are clearly not a fool. May you be blessed a long time. Strong. Excellent. Okay, that's fine. I will pause for now, and then... Your murderer's secret. I don't particularly care about that. Activity-wise, I can kill myself. That's fun. I would like to search for a court mage, though. So this faction is probably going to fire off in 20 months. It's just a peasant thing. And it's probably because I have a court jester now. Go ahead and unfreeze, see what's in here. I can create a duchy of red fur. Actually, I would love to do that. Pause for a second. So who would I make my vassal here? Obviously, I want to make the guerrilla people the vassal, because I love them. I love them so much, but I own Redford. This guy likes me. That's true. So I think I'll give it to him. So I'll go ahead and create the Duchy of Redford. I can also create something else, but I'm going to go ahead and go away. I'm going to go ahead and give you this duchy. I want to give you the duchy. Treatment of... I don't know. Yeah, it's this one. Okay, we call it the Tree Thanedom of Barkbite. Oh, wow, that is confusing. That's fine. There you go. And that means I lose my Chancellor, but that's fine. You're a terrible Chancellor, and you're not going to become one. You are a phenomenal Spy Master, though. Green Pack is hostile. Whatever, I'd much rather use... My Marshal is a great Chancellor as well. No, I'm assigning you, and you can just do diplomatic stuff. You're also a vassal. I'm not dealing with that. Is this vassal of mine that's so angry? So more territory for myself individually means my vassals are more likely to respect me and are less likely to go to war with me. Alright, Court Mage. Someone's name is Eveli. You a good mage? Novice Evoker. You don't have that, so yeah, I think we'll go with her. She looks scary. And I would like to instruct you to... Oh, you're actually pretty good, and I think you have Illusion, Destruction, and Conjuration. Act independently, go ahead. I can cast a spell on anyone. Cast spell, sender, caster, recipient, no. Sender, caster, okay, it doesn't really make sense. I'm being raided right now. Well, I'm being raided by a massive army. To be fair, I don't particularly care about them up there. That's the northern part, and I have a vassal who's supposed to be able to deal with that. He probably can't, just because of the size of the force. I would love to get rid of one of these pikemen. And just get more of the stalkers. We should station these guys. Let's do that. Station someone. You can station men-at-arms. I would like to station you in here. I'm gonna go ahead and station you guys over here. We'll keep our bowmen together. Go ahead, station you here. I know this gives them benefits. I should probably be checking those out. Oh, you get really good ones here. Excellent. Right, that gets rid of a little pop-up for us. Should probably build up some of my territories. Now you have logging camp, hunter's lodge, simple pastures. We should definitely get more levies from somewhere. Mudbrick Towers doesn't give us levies. Simple pastures does, and hunter's lodges does. Let's just make it... Oh, it's a 1% increase, which is minuscule. Barracks might be good. Popular opinion needs to be positive. I'm sorry? Oh, you know what? That's because of the discontent. Yeah. It's going to fire off in 15 months. I mean, we'll deal with that. We're going to go ahead and move our troop stations to here so we can take care of that when it happens. In the meantime, what are we going to do? I need an antiquarian. That's why I can't. That's why I can't do it. All right, excellent. So if we go to courtiers and here we go, and we can find an antiquarian. My court mage can also be the antiquarian. That's fine. Wait a few seconds for that. That's just the being raided, so I'm fine with that. Peasant rabble has disbanded. I find that excellent. Colorful talent. This young boy or girl or whoever they are. This child. I find my courtier Ordig sitting on the floor, surrounded by painted pieces of canvas for the third time this month. My courtiers whisper about him being an artistic genius in the making, but the servants complain about scrubbing the floors free of paint. No, continue your artistic pursuits. I don't even know who you are, but you do you. Also, what do you mean scrubbing our floors? We live in dirt. It doesn't matter. Calm down, guys. Factions are fine still, so that's okay. And then, now that we have an antiquarian, we can go to decisions, and now we can commission an artifact. I don't want to use this. I want to use another one. Yeah, just give me a new banner. Yeah, go ahead for the kingdom, that's fine. I would love to not make banners. I kind of want to make... I understand that you're interested in deepening your grasp of warfare, Governor What's-His-Face says, as he puffs his chest. I might be able to help you see the battlefield in new ways. Mastery of fierce and overwhelming tactics. Yeah, I want to learn. Maybe now I'll get inspirations in the background. Let's get rid of that. I think her next move should be taking more of Haven. I don't know. I mean, the High Kingdom of Valenwood is so massive. I'm nowhere near that, right? Mitten sensitivity. The cat has to go. Getting rid of my cat? You're insane. Absolutely not. No. Cat's mine. I care if my husband needs me to get rid of it. Husband and king. He has no actual power. Killed. That's upsetting. So now we can go ahead if we want to spouse after the task. Studying stewardship. Looks like the steward won't mind, so we'll go ahead and do that. We can't upgrade this purely because we don't have the innovations for it, so we should probably focus on our innovations for a bit. Fascination Ledger. Still in the Empire of Man. We're focusing on ledgers. I would love constructions to give us... I don't know what that's under. Civic? Probably under Civic. Public Works. It's probably Public Works. Currency would be nice. How long is it going to take us? 43 years. If we start this, focus on it, it's not... Yeah, whatever. We're increasing the development here, right? Yeah. We have one city. One temple holding. That's fine. It's fine. Speed time along. See how this banner comes out. Rondrin's first enrobing. Is he not wearing clothes before that? As I patiently wait the fetching of my clothes, a servant stutters. My lord, no one can find your garments. I'm surrounded by incompetence. Little scoundrel. So he's a prince of fashion. Oh, it's adorable. Yeah, he gets to be nicknamed the Prince of Fashion. The stats are pretty good. Maybe I should focus him on being more charming. Huh? Actually, I don't think that's not a bad idea. We'll focus him on a diplomatic education. I guess I already changed it. That's fine. He should still have some pretty high diplomacy. It's not that big of a deal. I'm not gonna make it there in time. I should host a grand tournament, though. They cost a fortune, I bet. So we go to activities and grand tournament. It's not that bad, actually. Yeah, we can save up for that. Golden Child. One morning, I'm getting ready to face the day my son approaches me. Mother, we found this while exploring the northern tower yesterday. You should have it. He hands over a small, tattered coin pouch. Oh, excellent. Would actually like to find you a spouse. We're going to have to go by age. Inspiration realized. Thank you. She's created a lovely thing. Just over here, milady. That's great. So we have a new banner, and if we go to our court artifacts, go ahead and put it right here. And that just increases our grandeur. That's lovely. Prestige, renown, more vassal opinion. Excellent. We should get a betrothal ready for him. We're going to have to go by age because he's so young. I would love to get some hereditary traits. He's 7. I would like to move it closer so they're able to breed quickly. If she is not elven, I don't think she'll have as long a life. It's a real lack of hereditary. I know we can search for hereditary traits. I'm not going to do that. Here we go. 8 years old. She is Bosmeri heritage. Green Pact. Let's hail. Let's see if there's anything else close by. I guess we can go a few years younger. You always want your male kits in the base game a little older. Silverani. You guys are ridiculous looking. Under the twin protection, the wise and perceptive Silverani thrive. Even though the wilds are unforgiving, they've learned to navigate the dark woods and the broken coast with ease. Interesting. Nebanese here. You are not long-lived. But I think getting some kids out with hail and a few human traits would be quite nice. Yeah, let's do that. Dora? Send the proposal. I don't know what our diplomatic range is. You know, we should go ahead and look through some of the other territories. Negotiator, during my afternoon stroll, my son runs up to me. Mother, they just started swinging at one another. He entered by a high-pitched shriek, turning our attention to the fight down the street. The combatants appear to be a couple of pages from my court, circling each other in preparation for another tussle. Break it up, both of you. Oh, I got firm hand. What is that as a trait? I don't see it. Well, I have the trait at least. So we'll go ahead and we'll take a look at the rest of the world. This is obviously where the Argonians are from. It's a goddamn mess. Holy crap. These people, Kothrigi, the largest non-Angorian group living in the Black Marsh, the ancestors of the silver-skinned men, the Kothrigi, were brought to Cyrodiil by the Aelids as slaves. Centuries after the fall of the Aelids, they built long-standing settlements in the Black Marsh, but some fear that a coming catastrophe might signal the end of their people. Oh man, that is cool. And this is a most industrious of the Dunmar. You have the Dunmar up here. They're different houses. House for Doran. You have the Rift over here, where you have Riften and Falkreath. Windhelm. Yeah, I remember all these. And then, of course, I remember Cyrodiil from the Skingrad. The Nibene. There it is. This is the Imperial City. That's really good modeling. You have the 6 districts, I guess 7 districts. Some really talented stuff there. Actually, I wonder how much custom, I mean, you have the tree where I am. We've seen it plenty of times. Here we go. This crystal desert. Look at that glass armor. That's really nice. I bet their magic is considerably better than mine. Apparently it's not. So Nori. It's just their culture is better with magic. That would be a cool playthrough to really focus on the magic as an individual character, and I'd like to get that from here. But we don't have that talent yet. We can inevitably change our culture, right? If we go towards this. Sort of diverge cultures. Or reform them. Keep jungle dwellers. Probably get rid of cutthroat politics. I don't really care for that as much. Get some sort of magic connection. Ritual maybe? Runestone Razor's Wild Magic. Which is more common, which gives piety. Spellcasters of this culture are subject to wild fluctuations in their arcana. That'd be cool. Alright, I don't know where the magic would be. Attuned to Magicka. Here we go. This would be good. Change our culture just a little bit. We do that by interbreeding and making some cultural divergence. What is the cost on that, actually? So if I was to reform. That's prestige. I'm loaded with prestige. And we'll get plenty more if we can actually form this empire. This is an empire. This is a High King right here. And as we all know, the Altmeri are they're pretty big on invading and enslaving all the different elves and controlling them. I feel like they hate us quite a bit. Yeah, they consider us a hostile doctrine. But you know what? I've been NoMoreWorlds. Thanks so much for joining me, and bye for now.